Hello friends, welcome to Chatterfax Games. I'm playing Blue Prince once again. Let's hop into day 21. Feels like the last few episodes I haven't made much progress. Let's see how this one goes. There was the one day I found the antechamber entrance. But apart from that, I should have 90 footsteps today because I found the sauna on day 20. Yeah, so I've only gotten into the antechamber once and then had no idea how to actually open the door to room 46. I'm going to do the schoolhouse. I've read the letters in here and the speech. Just checking to make sure I haven't missed anything. Within a timely manner. Alright, so more classrooms in the draft pool. So there's some special keys to specific rooms, and I'm wondering if you have to do that, use them on exactly the right spot. I don't have a blessing today. I kind of wasted that blessing from the shrine. But we'll see how it goes. Alright. Yeah, I'll start with the library. I believe I ordered a book. I believe I ordered Swimbird. Mrs. Peterson likes it. Detective Bon Margle, if I'm assuming that's Detective Simon P. Jones. Alright, Swimbird. And of course I've seen this artwork in the storeroom a few times. By Marion Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there is not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea I like the sky less than the ocean. Well, depending on the type of bird. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. This is what they say when looking at me. You are not a seabird, you are not swimbird. You are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends, for they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. Ooh, that's hitting a little close to home. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Yeesh, that's pretty heavy for a children's book. Yeah. Alright. Going left if I can. The showroom. Do I want to use all my gems right away? I haven't seen the showroom before. Ooh. So, here, and here, and here. Showroom. Emerald bracelet, bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw time clocks tomorrow rooms while drafting. Silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, you gain twice that many steps. These cost a lot. Do they carry over? I'm curious if they carry over from play to play, from day to day. If they do, then they're probably well worth it. But in the meantime, I can't buy anything clearly. All right, left if I can. Hallway seems like a great idea. Grab this key. And left is my priority. The billiard room. Might as well get the keys here. Usually it's keys. Alright. 3 plus 6 is 9. Times 1 is 9. 1 times 2 times 6 is 12. 20 times 20 is 400. Divided by 20 is 20. A silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Yep. Alright, I want to go south and keep going straight if I can. That's going to be useless to me. The nook I can get a key. Well, I can't do that one anyways because I don't have gems. I used my gems already. There's a dice. And a gem. Alright, so I've blocked off one thing, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes. The random element in this is a little frustrating. It's what makes it feel like you can keep bashing your head against the wall sometimes. The puzzles are very excellent. And like, I like the idea of kind of, I don't know, overall I'm enjoying the game, it's just, there's some frustrations. Gonna do the drawing room. Use my gem already. Alright. Classroom. I can't. Pantry or parlor. Or redraw. I mean, these are all pretty good. I can't do the classroom, of course. I'll do the parlor and get some gems. Assuming I can solve the puzzle, which shouldn't be a huge assumption, but I can see how it might seem like that. Alright. Alright. This box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. Okay. So, they can't both be false. So at least one of them has to be true. I guess. How do I determine if this is a true box? Yeah, they can't both be false. Only one of them can be not empty, so at least one of these is true. If they're both true, then this is the false one. But that's kind of an assumption. But I'm doing it. I'm going off of the puzzle is harder than it seems as the false statement. And both of these are true. So both of those are true. Not a hard puzzle. Okay, that's a bit of a logical leap. There wasn't really a logical way to narrow it down to one box, but so I would say, yeah, I don't know. All right, I want to figure out what's going on with the chess set from down below. Classroom, nook, or guest bedroom. I'm gonna do the classroom. Grade 1. Can this be upgraded? Fill in each object below with its correct color. Yellow, red, purple for the grapes, blue for the water. The flags are interesting. Green, blue, green, violet, red, orange, yellow. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference between a minecart and a car? Interesting. Each color is only used twice. So 10 out of 12. So something else should have been yellow. Interesting. Is that supposed to give us a clue to what the flags are? What about over here? You must really like red, 2 out of 12. Gonna go the wagon and the fire hydrant are supposed to be red. Nine out of 12. So those are red. Something else is supposed to be blue. Interesting. 10 out of 12. Can't tell if that's yellow or orange. Looks like it might have been orange but colored over with yellow. Red, red. Purple, purple. So something's off with the flags. Interesting. 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting. Clearly there's some sort of puzzle with this worksheet here to determine what color the flag should be. Alright, yeah. I can redraw up to 4 times. I want to turn right if I can. The chapel. I could risk the nook. I want to turn right. This is the one I want. Okay. Courtyard. And that gives me a metal detector. So I want to turn right from up here. Don't have the gems for that. I could do the bedroom or the storeroom. I'm gonna do the bedroom. Alright. Turning left. Pantry, get some coins. Yeah. Alright, I want to go north, but also left if I can. Spare room. Or the storeroom. I have more door options if I do the storeroom. I think I might go ahead and do this. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna come back down to the entry hall, and even if I don't make it from up here, I can come back down to the hallway. Yep. Yeah, this is a good place to put the nursery. There's a key here. Alright, I need to go left or the day is over. I do have one re-roll. We are re-rolling. Chapel it is. That's the only option. Alright, the chapel is the bishop. I should start noting down which chess pieces are in which rooms. Alright, I kind of want to go right if I can. The classroom, and then I can redraw multiple times. I don't have the gems for it. So the nook is my only option. Can grab a magnifying glass. I need to go left, it's my only option. And that's gonna be it for today. I shouldn't have put a dead end here. I thought I'd have time to get through it. Yep, nothing to worry about in there. Alright, so I guess time to call it a day. Architect's cottage. Two new rooms. Classroom is one. What's the other one? Oh, the showroom. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead. Save and continue. Day 22. Let's try to do better this time. Oh, yeah. Really quickly put a room in the shed. I'm going to do the tool shed. So, shovel. What's the second item? Supposed to be 2 special. Oh, what's the gear wrench? Each time you draft a mechanical floor room, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Interesting. Yeah. sounds like a useful item. Okay. 6 coins. Gonna do the spare room. And there's some dice, which are always useful. Okay, I need to turn right. Or the nursery. I'm gonna do the nursery. Banana! Just gonna go across the hall. Gonna do the den. Den gives me more options. No chest today, but as always, the gem is useful. Need to turn left. Commissary or pantry or parlor? I'm gonna do the parlor and get more gems. Once again, assuming I can solve the puzzle. The gems are in the white box. A box with the false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. Okay, so if the gems are actually in the white box, that's true. The statement on the white box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. This would be a true statement. That would be make that a true statement, which means this would have to be a false statement. So right off the bat, this is false. Or no. I need to think about it more. Okay. So the gems are in the white box, so it's saying the gems are here. A box with a false statement contains the gems. So if that's true, this has to be false, but it would also have to be true. Okay, so this is not true. The gems are not in the white box. If the statement on the white box, this is false, so I've got 1 true and 1 false box. The statement on the white box is true. If these are both true, then this is the only false box, and this is where the gems are. If this is false, this would have to, yeah, so it has to be in the blue box. And the reason it has to be in the blue box is these can both be true, which means this is true, this is true, this is false, this is a true statement that the box with the false statement contains the gems, so this is where the gems are. But imagine that either one is false. So the statement on the white box is true, that must be false. So a box with a false statement must contain, well, hang on. We know they're not in the white box. So this is false. So at least one of these has to be true. They can't both be false. They could both be true. They can't both be false. Okay, so that's where I'm at. The statement on the white box is true. If that's true, then they're both true, and this is where the gems are. So the statement on the white box is, so if this is a false box, then we've got 3 false boxes. So this can't be false, so this has to be true, which makes them both true, which means the gems are here. I kind of had already intuited that, but I just needed to convince myself of it. All right. Going north if I can, but also left. Veranda. Or the bedroom. I already have the nursery in. Let's get some more steps. All right, so north if I can, left if I can. Basically any direction. This one costs a gem. Going to put the nook in. There's a chest here. Should I use a key on it? Yeah, for 3 keys, that's a good deal. All right. Going right if I can. Yeah, so the hallway. The hallway keeps my options open. I'm going left. I'm doing fine on steps. 2 steps is no big deal. Is that the car keys? If I can get the garage, I can get some extra items out of it. Yeah. Alright, going forward. Going to do the corridor. Greenhouse is nice. I just need to find the broken handle. And there's the metal detector. I just need to find the broken handle to open up the antechamber. Nothing of interest buried there. Nothing of interest buried there. There's a song sheet here. I haven't figured out what's going on with the song sheets. lose 2 steps. Well, 3 total. Alright, I would like to go down if possible. Cloister. There's something I know about the cloister. What is it? I'm putting it in for sure. Okay. Facing the angel. Right? There we go. There was no indicator that there was anything to press. My allowance has been raised by 2. Good. Mr. Nogula, if you are reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as a positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. They did not get along with this guy. He seemed to half-ass his work. Not getting anything in the holes. Alright, so that's the cloister. Do I want to go south and try to connect up? No, if I go, no matter what, going, yeah, I'd prefer to turn right if I go south. But I do have, I have doors in this direction if that doesn't go very well. Can't do that one. Pantry. All right. I'd like to go straight ahead if I can. I don't have the gems. What are the 2 items in the closet? I'm curious. Another reroll. And a gem. So I do want to save my rerolls for when I'm in a tough spot, and I have 2 more doors this direction, so I wouldn't say I'm in a tough spot yet. Alright. Forward if I can. Dining room does let me go forward. I have a gem. I could do the aquarium. I could do the dark room, but I'd like to... I'll do the dining room. There's a gem right here. Alright, I'd like to go left and up if I can, but left preferably. Courtyard, West Wing Hall. I'm going to do the West Wing Hall since it doesn't cost me anything. Oh, there's a key right there. Alright. And I'd like a dead-end room in here if I can. Bunk room would get me a ton of steps. So would the guest room. Billiard room, I could get some keys. I'm going to do the guest bedroom. It's been a while since I've been in there. That's just about the billiard puzzle, if I remember correctly. Alright, I want to go up and right, if I can. I have the car keys, I could do the garage. I could also I could get a book. I'm going to do the garage because I have the car keys. So first off, there's all these. I wonder if the number 14227 is important. All right. Key card. Perfect. And the compass. Both good items. There's oil over here. I believe that's all I can open on the... Something's beeping. Oh, there's a coin there. Alright, let's walk the perimeter, make sure there's nothing else. Alright. Back to the dining room, and then up and right if possible. I'm glad I put the garage in. Up and right. That's my last gem. I will definitely check out the trunk. And speaking of gems, that was well worth the key. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on going right. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, so I want to cut across, but leave this one open if I can. Doors are being locked as I've come up. Classroom. Do I want another classroom? I'm going to do the secret passageway, I think. Yeah. And then what color room do I want next? I have a decent amount of gold. What if I could get the commissary? I don't want a red room. I could put a bedroom in. The halls of Holly. What are orange? They're corridors. I'm gonna hold off. I could put a green thumb in. I'm gonna try to get the commissary. Just make sure there weren't any other items in the secret passage. Ooh. I'll do the aquarium. So, didn't give me the one I wanted, but not the worst possible option. Alright, going up and left if possible. Tunnel. I'm going to go ahead and put in the storeroom. Alright, so I've got one more door and it's through the courtyard. So I can't be too hasty about which room I select. I'd prefer a T in both directions. If I can. Oh, that's not a bad one. The billiard room isn't bad either. I've got plenty of keys though, so I'm not going to put the billiard room in yet. There's a banana. keeping plenty of steps on hand. So I want to be able to go up, and by up I mean to the left. Solarium, dark room, or chapel? I'm going to do the solarium. Pebbles. Coin. This is a dark pawn. I've got to figure out the significance of the chess pieces. It has to happen at some point. Alright, I'd like to go left if I could. No dead ends. How about the observatory? It's my last one. It's my last gem. Alright, how many stars do I have? 13. So I'm hopefully not drawing Draxus with 13. I am not. This is the Southern Cross and +1 key, both good. Alright, I need to go right for sure. If I can go both right and left, that would be great. Terrace is a dead end. Dark room will let me go both ways, but there's no way I'll know whether or not I'm putting in a dead end. That's a risk. I can't do the laboratory, which would be ideal. I'm going to redraw. Chapel it is. I'm okay with losing a coin or 2 coins. Alright, I want a dead end here, I believe. I don't have the gems for that. Sure, I haven't been in the study. It's not very useful because I don't have gems to spend to do that. D. Eight. There's a king on D8. That's... Face and ace. 44 letters in the message. Oh, what's going on here? Clearly there's something I'm supposed to be figuring out. Coat cat, cold old. Sturdy study, face ace. Craft, draft, smile, mile, vile, viral. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay, so tube and tub. Okay, so tube and tub. Got it. So there's some sort of thing going on here. Tube and tub. So it's the letter that drops. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of note-taking now that I kind of understand that. Cinca. All right. There's a safe here. What about 1208? That did open one. I wonder if it'll be the same for other safes. Two. December 8th. M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I've just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of the White Sands, Caleb. I will add it to the drafting pool. There's something else there, but I can't pick it up. Looks like a key or something. Or a ring. Okay. So there's a lot going on here in the study. I don't see any artwork in here. All right, so I would like to go right if possible. Library would be great. I can request my last book. Oh, there's 2 more I could request. Fixed Stars or the History of Orindia. I'm going to do the History of Orindia. Alright. Forward if I can. Intersection would be better, but... The Rotunda... Interesting. Vestibule. Archives. I'm not going to do the archives, I'm going to do the vestibule. Okay, so 3 doors unlock and 1 door locks. Okay. Yep, okay. Do I want the vault? I haven't been in the vault. Or the weight room? I'm going to do the weight room. Yeah, so that way I can go down. Give myself more options. I still have 28 steps. That's a key card. Do I have the key card. Perfect. Yes. So I want to go left from here. I don't have the gems for that. Bunk room, I can recover some of my footsteps. Do I want to redraw? Or do I want to save it? I'm going to do the bunk room. Bananas. Bananas. Hopefully someone is feeding this hamster every day. Okay. I want to go right. Wait. There's a coin there. Okay, right if I can. Attic has a gem requirement. Dark room? Or do I redraw? Workshop. I'm going to do the workshop. I'm going to put the workshop to standard. So I should be able to get the workshop more often. That seems like a good idea. Sledgehammer. Take that. I haven't found many chests today, but... Alright, what do we got? Shovel and compass. Dowsing rod. Interesting. Shovel and metal detector. Detector shovel. Keycard and shovel. Detector shovel. Or do I want the dowsing rod? I'm gonna try the dowsing rod. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards room that may contain more items than usual today. Well, that's handy. There's a key. Alright. I want to go right, if possible. Closed exhibit. Lockpick. I'll definitely have that. And I can increase my allowance again. So... Uh-oh. I want to make them red. Is that the goal? Nope, well... I got it. I do know what I need to do. Okay, so... Boom. And that'll increase the allowance, so I think my allowance is at 10 now. Am I not going to be able to get it? Plain and pain. Okay. So, there's definitely a message to solve there. Okay. I want to turn right. Commissary has a gem requirement. Do I risk re-rolling? Do I have the dark room drafted yet? I don't. But when I do draft it, I can come back here. Alright, so I've blocked this off, unfortunately. I didn't want to risk re-rolling, just because I want to keep my options open. So, this has been a very good run so far. Finding a lot of new stuff. Filling in a decent portion. Ooh, do I want the sauna? I can't do the gems. I haven't been struggling for footsteps. So I'm gonna do the hall to give myself more options. That means that I can come back down to the dining room. Alright. Dinner's been served. Of course, it may take me nearly 20 footsteps just to get back down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 11 back, yeah, so it probably wouldn't be too worth it. Alright, I want to go left if I can. Mailroom. I could do the mailroom or the billiard room. Or the boudoir. I'm going to do the mailroom. See if I can get a package in. Order placed. I've read that letter. So if I can get to that room, there's some sort of a treasure. I know that... What's this? Nothing. Alright. Yeah, so... I'm gonna come this way. That treasure map. I need to get to that room right there for that treasure map. Which shouldn't be too hard. So from here, I want to turn right if I can. Dowsing rod is saying the laundry room. but the pump room will let me go up, and pump room I want to be commonplace. Because I want to be able to figure out what to do with that. What are the other options? The greenhouse. So I could put water into the greenhouse, the fountain, the reservoir, the kitchen. Alright, turn left if possible. What's my dowsing rod say? My dowsing rod says there's something in the laboratory, or in the lavatory, which is odd because usually that has nothing. Holy cow. 233. So sometimes it is good to draft the lavatory, but it's nice to know in advance what that's for. Alright, so I'm coming out to the weight room, I think. Still doing fine for steps. Metal detector and lockpick, I forgot I could do that. To pick locks better. Alright. Coming up into the weight room. So this square here is where that treasure map is pointing. But I want to give this a try. Quick. Even with the sound amplifier, I can't pick that. That's gonna cost me 3. I don't want to freeze. Or maybe I do. I won't be able to use gems for the rest of the day. I'm going to do the Great Hall, but I'm not going to try to open any of the doors. Lots of coins. Do I have the greenhouse in? I do have the greenhouse in. I should go back to the pump room and put water into the greenhouse. I forgot I had the greenhouse in today. Alright. Using up my steps. It is what it is. Where's the pump room? Right here. Greenhouse. Alright, so this one is the greenhouse. Alright. There's gotta be a way to empty the pool completely. Do I have the aquarium in? I do. Which one does the aquarium come from? is this one. Hang on. The aquarium is this one. Which only connects to that reservoir. Okay. Which one connects to the split? The two on the left. The fountain and the reservoir. Okay. I don't know if I have enough steps to find out the consequences of that. I need another bedroom or something. Because I want to be able to get all the way back down to the greenhouse and the pool. Well, I'll have to pass through the pool. If I have enough to get me back to the dining room, that's one thing. Alright. But I think the water maintains its status from day to day. So I think as long as I can put the greenhouse in again, I'll have it with full water. Alright, I want to go to the vestibule and go north. And going north, I want a bedroom if possible. Passageway it is. Nope, drawing room. But it's interesting, that should actually give me access to the Great Hall. Yeah. This looks like the spot. Okay. Now to find something to dig with. Oh, really? I need a shovel, huh? Yep, okay. Shouldn't have, shouldn't have, gotten rid of my shovel. Alright. Will the commissary sell me a shovel? Billiard room has items. Do I want to redraw and try and get a bedroom? I'm going to do this because I think it's a bedroom and it'll give me steps, I hope. Yes. Alright. So that was, in a sense, worth it. But they're gonna clean up the items. The day we dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage. The following instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately. All work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. November 6th, so is that day one? I shorted myself on gems. I would love to see the vault, but I shorted myself on gems. Gonna do the boudoir. I wonder if this is the same code. It is not the same code. Okay, I need to figure out what that code is. Alright, one more room I can put in. showroom or veranda. Neither is particularly interesting. I'm gonna redraw. Foyer or sauna? I'm going to do the foyer because that will let me explore the Great Hall a little better. I need to remember these busts because I think they're related to the office. Alright, so yeah, I've literally put in every room that I can for today. I want to stop by the Great Hall. These should all be unlocked now. I wonder if there's any actual items in here. There's an upgrade disc. Do I have a computer? I don't think I have a computer. I don't think I have a computer to use that in. That's unfortunate. Yeah, without a computer, how do I use that? I guess I can't. I should have made sure I put a computer in. The mailroom? No. The workshop? No. Not the utility closet. Did the study have a computer? I don't believe it did. That is irritating. I found the upgrade disc and can't do anything with it because I don't have a computer. Another key though. So the Great Hall has one of the levers I need. Not the one I need today, though, because it just opened this one. Alright, I want to get back to the greenhouse. So I need to go south through the weight room, take a right. Through the vestibule. Oh, nope, not that way. Okay, I've requested my book here. Left out of the chapel. What's this pairing? Forest. Ooh, I don't know. Pilot. Pilot and plot. Potentially. Alright, which direction am I going from here? Straight down. And then straight down to the dining room. So I wonder what would happen if I emptied this completely. Would it reveal something down here? Potentially. I'll have to try to do that. Alright, to the dining room, we'll get more footsteps. Then I can work my way over to the greenhouse. Alright. That's helpful. Is it through the cloister I need to go? Yep, cloister, hallway. Actually, I want to check out the aquarium quick. Did I put water back in? I think I put water back in. Yep, did not empty water from the aquarium. Alright. So now that the greenhouse has water, what does that actually do? It grew. Okay. It caused that flower to grow. Okay. Possibly. I'll need to remember that. Greenhouse having water causes these gems to grow. Alright. But now it should just have water unless I specifically pull the water out. Okay. Clock and lock. Okay, okay, we're getting there. Bath and bat. This is a rook. Yeah, okay. I don't know how many steps I have to be able to figure out what the message is, but now that I know what's going on there, I'll keep an eye out for it. Yep. Cart and car. Nothing here. But that may just be the type of room. Pine and pin. Okay, okay. This I do not know. Maybe that's the wrong picture. Pray. Bar, crowbar. Pray and pry. Pray and pry. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. So... Dessert and desert. Time to get out the notepad. Okay, so we've got 5 wide, 9 tall. So the letter that drops from one to the other is the actual letter. All right. So in this corner, we have dessert and desert, and I'm not sure exactly which one is spelled which way, but what's dropping is an S. All right. Going on to here, we have pray and pry, so what dropped was an A. So we know this is face and ace, which that's a little, we know that from the study, but that's a little bit harder. Face and ace, which is an F. So, pin and pine, so dropping an E. I don't know what the letter, oh. Ten? Deer, 10, buck, tag, deer, stag and tag. So the bottom row spells safes, which makes sense. So is each row a letter? So cart and car. Cart and car, dropping the T. Bath and bat, dropping the H. Okay, I need to keep track of where I'm at here. Clock and lock, dropping the C. Is there even going to be artwork in here? Yes. Peak and P, which would be the K. I'm gonna do this till I run out of steps, so and sand, Where am I at? And in sand, dropping the S. There's gonna be artwork in the greenhouse. I never found the broken lever. I don't have artwork here, unless I'm missing something. Alright, so I think that's gonna ruin it, because by the time I come back through here, that's the end. Alright, so the bottom row is safes. Along the right side, I have a TH in the second row, a CK in the third row, and an S in the fourth row. I'm gonna check in on the next day, make sure the pictures stay the same per tile, not per room necessarily. And hopefully that's the case. Let's see how we did. Garden Hotel of the Dead, 15 dead-end rooms. $17 items, 4 new rooms. So that was a good day. Every area but right here. Alright, well, I hope you're enjoying this. If you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.